3, 2, 1, activate.
The saw against the lifting spikes. Panic attack lower. Lower center of gravity. Getting in underneath that saw though. How low can the saw go? Seemed to me it couldn't get it down to create damage there to Panic Attack. And I think the lifting spikes, made from hardened steel, 12 inches long, could cause problems here. Panic Attack trying to push Disruptor back towards that pit there, and again, using the four-wheel drive towards the pit of oblivion. Disruptor on the edge here. They want the end. Down, 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 out, and the end is nigh. And comes for Disruptor. A spinning spider's web.
Oh, Panic Attack!
The blood-stained fangs to no avail against MORTIS with the titanium laminated Kevlar shell. Almost flipped. Oh, goodness me, what a surprise! MORTIS has gone out! That's a huge shot! Panic Attack have gone through to the grand final!
Panic Attack!
And Panic Attack only needs to stay out of trouble. But he wants to rumble with shunt and bash there. Look at the strength from this little Welsh pot. So underrated. And he wants to push bash into the pit. Goes in itself. But I think they've done enough. Panic Attack.
The obvious winner there is Panic Attack.
Panic Attack turns. Get up to 9 miles an hour. CASSIUS 25 miles an hour. The more powerful of the two, but Panic Attack underrated. Look at that! Oh, what an upset! Panic Attack the winners! That is a huge upset! And to me, 101 is already out, immobilised. They're trying to get the tracks to spin. Mike at the controls, he's built a model jet engine in the past. He needs something to fly now for 101. Oh! Panic Attack's driven itself into the pit! And 101 survives!
Cease.
Well, 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 Panic Attack threw themselves down there. Look at this. Kim Davies drove himself into the pit, and 101 lucky enough to just stay out. And poor old S.M.I.D.S.Y impaled and being dragged around the arena. And while they are dragged around, they are simply open for anything Panic Attack wants to do. The jaws open wide. You see, they're trying to get those jaws down to act as some sort of spring to right themselves. They've eventually got themselves clear anyway. I thought they had, but back comes Panic Attack. Maybe S.M.I.D.S.Y have been immobilised here. They're certainly being dragged towards the pit. I think they have been immobilised. Oh, they look so promising. But the heat final belongs to Panic Attack and not to those S.M.I.D.S.Y boys. The number 4 seeds have won it. Can our champions from the Second Wars go all the way again? On the attack, on Panic Attack itself. Hey, up and over, that's great stuff. Go on. Lift him to our own, very own Grand Canyon on the arena floor. That's where they want RAMMSTEIN to go. You see, our Robot Wars arena audience are very neutral. UK or USA, they're neutral. Get the States into the pits, that's what they're saying. Well done, Kim Davies. Another victory for the UK. The Killalot in that top corner. Panic Attack dodging away from X-TERMINATOR. Whoa, very close to the pit. Doesn't want to get too close in there. Raising X-TERMINATOR up with the great prongs. Turning X-TERMINATOR around. 2 lorry windscreen wiper motors help power Panic Attack onto the attack, nudging X-TERMINATOR towards the pit. But will they go in themselves? No! Hanging on, dumping X-TERMINATOR. Good technique, good driving skills by Kim Davies once again. This time in Robot Wars Extreme. For sale, it says on the bottom, I think. No wonder. Any buyers? Panic Attack. Left with Manta to win this international clash. And when Panic Attack gets in underneath, the United States of America team, Jeff Sesnick, Billy Bowden and Chris Tyson have no answer here. Bit of a stalemate, isn't it though? Go on, Matilda, nudge that. Yeah, go on, that's what I was going to suggest. Nudge that tyre, because that opens up the pit to end the stalemate. Manta is right on the lip of defeat here. On the very edge, how pit, and panic attack. And Kim Davies have triumphed. Now on DIOTOIR, that's the counting out of Shere Khan. I'm so disappointed because the weaponry looks devilish. And over go DIOTOIR. Well, they've got the spring-loaded bucket scoopers. Finally, Shere Khan are red-carded. They're out. They've got the bucket scoop there at DIOTOIR, so potentially they can self-right, but I don't think they're going to here. The pit descends. DIOTOIR crashes down, helped out a little bit by panic attack, or have they been? Because Kim Davies has them on the forklift, and they're now being dredged and dragged DIOTOIR towards doom and gloom. And therein lies oblivion. Very controlled performance by panic attack. They're through to the Annihilator later in the series. Good stuff, Kim Davies and that machine. Well done. Just the lighter. Not quite as long as panic attack. Panic attack this time hoists up using the pneumatic lifting forks. Carries Axel around the arena. They're loving it. Towards the... I see now. The tactic. The pit release button. Panic attack will reverse onto the pit release button and then piggyback Axel towards the pit. This is all rather inevitable, isn't it? And rather ghoulish and ghastly for Axel. And they're about to be dumped in the pit any moment now. Well, what a fine and stylish performance by panic attack this was. Inexorably hit it. Very, very impressive, Kim Davies. Well done. That was good stuff. Panic attack is about to drive Simon Rafferty, Guy Rafferty and Chris Watts away, pressing it onto the pit release button. And panic attack, well, they may have had a bit of wit, but they're in the pit from panic attack. Hard luck, Barber-OUS boys. But Tiberius 2 is now fighting for survival. After starting this battle so well, panic attack levering it up again to expose the soft underbelly, perhaps. Maybe what Kim's trying to do is lift it up and also push it into a CPZ to allow the house robots to come in and wreak havoc. But Tiberius shoves back. This is a real heave-ho, isn't it? Tug of war. Panic attack on the arena sidewalls, comes out again, can get up to 8 miles an hour. Neither the quickest of machines. Well, they're screaming pit, 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 but the pit release button has to be pressed first, and panic attack doing just that now, and they've got a hold on Tiberius. There's the pit, down it goes. Tiberius, you've got to get away now. Panic attack, a very good controlled performance by Kim Davies once again here. He's one of the most experienced drivers and competent drivers in Robot Wars, but he's got to watch it. He could be toppled in himself here if he overbalances. Tiberius hanging by a thread. The thread is snapped. Down it goes. Panic attack through to the heat final. Cat 3. Can they claw their way back into this? The cat's litter is about to be left in the bottom of our pit. No warm basket by the fireside for this tabby. Our feline friend is about to meet its end. Panic attack to go through to the series semi-finals with a very measured series of performances. Almost overstepping the mark there, Kim Davies. And may well have to back away before nudging Cat 3 down into the pit to avoid being overbalanced. They are trying to hold on here. But the last of its lives go. The Cat is finished.
Cease.
You're seeing there the control pod. Gordon is at the controls, a telecommunications engineer. Chris is team captain, works on the AA patrols. Ryan, schoolboy, looking on. More homework needed for Akil, I would think. Dangerously near the CPZ, must have crossed into the CPZ because Shunt came out with the weaponry. Puncturing some of Akil, and again that front blade, if you could call it that. It looks like two dustbin lids squashed together, to be honest. Probably isn't. But the most expensive item on this was the paint. Everything else cost less than £10. Akil about to be pushed delicately aside by Panic Attack. The crowd want the pit. They're going to get there, which Akil just digging in, but no more. Brave attempt to get this far. The road to glory ends in the pit. Kim and Michael Davies go through again. There you can see the back of the Panic Attack team. Former champions, former series semi-finalists on 2 or 3 occasions. And has never gone out at this stage. Panic Attack comes in. And the Welsh here are ganging up on Hedgehog. Megamorph from Swansea, Panic Attack from Cardiff. They're scrumming down together. And Hedgehog out as a result. Celebrations in the Welsh camps. Not too sure if you're supposed to hit the plexiglass, but anyway. There they go, teaming up, and Hedgehog goes down into the pit.